The daily routine of a Russian soldier in the direction of Krasnoarmysk. Ukrainian FPV drones are constantly trying to attack logistics. However, Russian soldiers often manage to shoot down the drones in the air. As the FPV drones are very small and maneuver very quickly, they are very difficult to aim.
На концучка застрял. Пошли в лес. Тут мины, аккуратно. Все, поехали. Все, поехали.
In Dzerzhinsk, a soldier of the 132nd Brigade of the Russian Armed Forces threw a TM-62 anti-tank mine at a position manned by soldiers of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. The position was then destroyed by a powerful explosion. Drone operators took off for reconnaissance in the Kharkiv region. The coordinates of the detected bunker and ditch were precisely recorded. The drone operators transmitted the information to the artillery unit. Then, without wasting any time, artillery shelling began. Positions of the Ukrainian armed forces were detected in the same direction. As a result of precise adjustments, the artillery hit the positions. In the same direction, artillery opened fire on the building used as a temporary deployment and also used as a control center. Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe and like. The positions identified in the village of Poreknoe Gwevo in the Kursk region were fired upon one after another.
Выстрел!
FPV operators carrying thermobaric ammunition from scouts of the 40th Guards Marine Brigade of the Vostok Group destroyed the detected armored personnel carrier. Also, the scouts of the 40th Guards Brigade of the Vostok Group, who detected the bunker of the armed forces of Ukraine, blew it up with a drone. A French Scalp missile was neutralized in the Kursk region, the Emergencies Ministry said. Images from the Russian Emergencies Ministry. The French Scalp missile is a long-range, air-to-surface, high-precision cruise missile. The scalp is specifically designed for use against high-value targets and serves as an effective weapon on modern battlefields. Grad MLRS units of the Trust Forces Group launched an attack on the identified positions. The equipment hit forts and observation posts, as well as the routes of movement of mobile firepower. According to the news report, the pickup truck was also destroyed. In Dzerzhinsk, positions in the ruins of the Turetskaya mine were fired upon by tanks and artillery. The footage was reportedly taken shortly before the liberation of the city. The tankers of the Gram Sabur of the 35th Brigade of the Altai 35th Brigade of the Central Military District struck the identified temporary deployment positions with direct aiming. The intention of these strikes is to support the offensive of the offensive units of the Central Group approaching the town of Pokrovsk. West of Kurakov, the Humvee of the Armed Forces of Ukraine stood alone, abandoned in the middle of the road. It was destroyed by a Russian fiber optic drone, Prince Vandal of Novgorod. FPV drones offer advantages such as maneuverability, low cost, and stealth. They can infiltrate deep into enemy lines, conduct surprise attacks, and surprise the enemy, causing massive damage. They can also be used as an effective reconnaissance tool against sensitive targets and can be dangerous in detecting strategic targets. Their extensive use can create difficulties in penetrating defenses. These drones can maneuver quickly and sharply in tight spaces and difficult terrain, thus surprising the enemy and delivering effective strikes. They can also complete missions undetected by flying at low altitude as they approach targets. For a week, the Russian Defense Ministry said it had repelled attacks by the Ukrainian armed forces on the fortress and destroyed its Bradleys. An 82mm mortar position belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces was detected in the southern lower part of Chasiv Yar. Mortars are regularly fired in this area. Russian reconnaissance drones fly over this area and detect positions. The coordinates are then transmitted to attack drones. As far as I can see in the video, the mortar position is camouflaged and no soldiers are visible in the vicinity. What do you think could be the reason for this? The mortar was destroyed as a result of the FPV drone attack. In the Pokrovskoye direction, the calculation of the Novgorod Prince Vandal drone group destroyed several armored vehicles. First, the M113 armored personnel carrier APC was hit from behind. Then the American M1117 armored reconnaissance vehicle detected in the same direction was hit in front of it. A Nissan Navara pickup truck was also reportedly hit. Fighting continues in the Kursk border region. Drones discovered the Strela 10 SAM system during reconnaissance. The SAM, surface-to-air missile system, is a land-based short-range air defense system. This system provides an especially effective defense against enemy aircraft and helicopters. Russian operators destroyed a 152mm self-propelled 2C3 Acacia gun with a fiber-optic drone in the area of the village of Vyrolyubovka, a few kilometers west of Chasiv Yar. Another 2C3 Acacia was spotted in the direction of Kupiansk. The self-propelled gun was camouflaged and protected from all sides. The first attack FPV drone burned out the camouflage. The second FPV drone attacked the self-propelled gun directly and destroyed it. A lone pickup truck was detected in the Kursk border area. Immediately, the attack drone took off and sped towards the target. The soldier behind the truck jumped out of it. The drone of the center group destroyed the firing point of the 151st Infantry Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. After detecting the machine gun nest in the Pokrovsky direction, the attack drone eliminated the machine gun. The attack aircraft operators of the 51st Guards Combined Arms, Army of the 51st Guards of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation, shot down an armored vehicle of the Armed Forces of Ukraine on the move. The vehicle went up in smoke, and after moving for some time, it was forced to stop. The 27th Artillery Regiment of the 6th Division methodically strikes mortar positions in the Konstantinovsky direction. The footage shows mortar attacks near the village of Predteknoye. No matter how the firing points are camouflaged, there is no way to hide from UAVs and fiber optics. Russian reconnaissance drones detected the Ukrainian Armed Forces UAV spot. After the drone operators finished their work, they left for their lodgings or the house they used for other purposes. After a long pursuit, the drone control van was attacked first. Then another drone attacked the house where the soldiers were located.